guys, it's Ember with the Big Fat Life. Hello. I did my weigh-in this morning. Y'all, I am down 90 solid pounds as of this morning. Woo! 90 pounds. Oh my God. I'm going to be into the 100 pound mark before long. God, you guys, I wanted to do a video and share with you something that I have encountered with two different people in the last couple of weeks dealing with my weight loss and just shit that fucking people do and say. I mean, yeah. I'm putting this video out there because if anybody else is going through this or have gone through this, this is to let you know you're not alone. So I have several friends who are fat. They're overweight, obese, fat. We say the word fat in our friend group because it's comfortable, so I'm just going to say they are fat. They're not just chubby fat. They are like supersized fat. I mean, we're talking above 300 pounds. One of them is 500 pounds. So several months ago, after I lost my golden retriever, Gracie, and my friends were noticing that I had lost a bunch of weight, and I had said to all of them, I'm going to use this as a catalyst to do good things in my life. Several of us, like 7 or 8 of us, decided to start a private group on Facebook and use it for daily weight loss inspiration and to kind of talk about recipes and exercises and, you know, just different things we were doing. So one of my friends, and I'm going to call her, I'm sorry, y'all, there is a big white Great Pyrenees in my front yard, and he is just adorable. One of my friends, and I am going to call her Erin, she is a very large person. She's close to 500 pounds, and she has diabetes, and several people in our friend group have been, I'm sorry for fidgeting, you guys. Sorry about that. Several people in our friend group, you know, we've all kind of been worried about her because Erin has been really, she's been, you know, pretty out of control with her food issues and weight issues and diet issues for the last several years. She's always been a very large person. She's always been between 400 and 500 pounds. But in the last couple of years, Erin has, her diabetes has really revved up to a level where she's taking several shots a day. She needs a double knee replacement because she has mobility issues out the ass. You know, and so she has expressed a desire multiple times to lose weight so she can have knee replacement. She's talked about having gastric bypass, but the doctor will not do it until she loses 100 pounds. I mean, it's just been an ongoing battle, right? We've all tried to just gather around her and support her because we know, I mean, it's hard, you know, it's really hard. And she's been really open about talking about it. But so back in November, the early November when we made this group, and I had already lost, you know, 25 or 30 pounds when we made this group. And I was just in the throes of grief, you guys. We made this group, and the point was we were there to support each other. Well, over the last few months, I have posted in that group, you know, every couple of days. I post every time I have a weigh-in. I post every time I have a non-scale victory, which means a victory that does not involve the number, like getting my weighing ring back on. You know, I've used that group for its intended purposes. I've posted recipes and encouraged other people and just said, hey, you guys, you're doing great. We've all gotten on the Fitbit challenge together. It's been great. Well, Erin has really been kind of withdrawing from the group. She's not been posting as much. She's, you know, kind of backed away. And she's been acting very strangely in her and mine personal friendship. She's been almost kind of sullen. Well, come to find out, so last week she came into the group and made an announcement that she was going to leave the group and didn't want to participate any longer because it was triggering her, and that this was not how she was going to be able to lose weight, and because she has so much weight to lose, she didn't think it was good for her to be in this group, and, you know, it was just triggering her that other people were losing weight, and we talk about weight loss too much, and yeah, it was this whole, like, crazy thing. So I was talking to another friend of mine who is in that group, and another friend of mine let me know that Erin apparently has made several comments behind my back. And I'm not saying behind my back like, oh, she talked about me. It's not about that. She made several comments to this other friend that, you know, it's hard for her to watch me losing weight because she feels like she's losing her fat friend. And, you know, she just can't watch me do this because it basically underlines the fact that she's not doing it. It makes her feel bad about herself. So, you know, I don't want her to feel bad about herself, and I certainly don't want to be the reason that she feels like she can't work on her process. But, you know, I need to call bullshit on that. And I have, you know, addressed this with her, and that's why I'm changing her name in this video, is because I just want to be able to talk about this, because this has happened a couple of times. So, here's the deal. I call bullshit on the fact that me losing weight is anybody else's business, and certainly I don't think people have the right to take, you know, someone losing weight as a personal, like they're trying to make me feel bad about myself for losing weight. I mean, how self-centered is that? You know, the fact of the matter is that my friend Erin is not ready to commit to losing weight. She's not ready. She would post in the group about, you know, I really wish I could walk down to my mailbox. But then would turn around like 20 seconds later and you would see a pin come up on Pinterest, and it was like butter rum toffee cake. And it was just like her behavior, her words and her actions did not go together. They didn't exist in the same space. So she got very angry at me because I said to her, you know, this is not about you being triggered by watching me lose weight. This is about, you know, you being triggered because watching me lose weight underscores the fact that you are not working. You're not working on your process. And when you come into the group and tell us you're working on your process, but for a month in a row you've gained weight every week, you can't be working on your process and exercising the way you say you are and still gaining weight when you weigh 500 pounds. It's not mathematically possible. So she got very angry and defensive, and, you know, that would have been me 100 pounds ago, because, you know, it's really hard for people when they are not ready to semi-engage in a process. They will fight it every step of the way. And I've done that to myself. I've been my own worst enemy several times. Like, I'll not be ready to diet. And then I'll go on a diet and I'll fucking binge my way through it because I'm hungry and I'm just, you know, sullen and resentful, and I don't want to do it. So I don't. I end up gaining weight at the end of it. And, you know, I kind of do this whole fucking vicious cycle of, oh, I went on a diet and I gained 8 pounds. You know, I mean, who hasn't done that? The point of this is you are going to bump into people when you are losing weight who are going to feel entitled to your process. They're going to feel triggered by your process. They're going to feel like they can't be your friend anymore. And you are going to encounter some jealousy. You're going to encounter some ugly feelings from other people. I am not saying that losing weight gives you the right to treat other people poorly, because it doesn't. It doesn't make you better than anybody else. I'm not better than my friend Erin. She's just in a different place than I am. We're in two different places. But, you know, be ready for that. I had a really hard time last week when all this came up with her, because I love her and she's been a friend of mine for a long time. And I felt a lot of shame and guilt at first, because I was like, wow, what do I need to be doing different to support my friend? But you know what? At the end of the day, I have to support me. My health is also at stake. I don't have diabetes, but I would have. You know, I've had a stroke. I had a stroke 2.5 years ago sitting on my couch. So losing weight for me has never been about making somebody else feel bad. That's ridiculous. Losing weight for me has been, my dog died. I was in a grief process. I decided to change my life and make it something positive, and that's what I'm doing. And, you know, at the end of the day, I told Erin, I love you, girl, but if you can't be around me while I'm doing this, then I bid you adieu. I cannot worry about someone else's feelings while I'm doing this. I have to worry about me. I have to take care of me. And if taking care of me makes other people feel uncomfortable, then we have to like redraw the friendship somehow. All I'm saying to you is don't be afraid to do that. I'm not saying turn into an asshole. I am just saying you have to be willing to take care of yourself, okay? You have to be willing to take care of yourself. Repeat that. Be willing to take care of yourself. It's just, weight brings up a lot of ugly feelings for people on both sides, okay? It brings up ugly feelings, and it sometimes puts you in a very uncomfortable position, but you have to be willing to stick with your process. That goes for husbands and wives. I know several of my girlfriends who are married that when they started losing weight, their husband like freaked out because it brings up all this, oh my God, what if she loses weight and leaves me shit? So their husband like tries to sabotage them. I've seen it happen with daughters who lose weight and their mothers all of a sudden become really competitive with them because they no longer have a fat daughter. Now they've got a daughter who's getting healthy and losing weight, and it makes some kind of weird fucking competition shit with them. I have seen it happen with, I have two friends who are gay males, and one of the guys lost weight, and his partner like totally started being abusive with him, not physically, but just like, his insecurity issues started like playing out, and so he was like verbally mean to his partner. Lots of ways that can come up. Just remember to stay positive. And, if people around you, friends, lovers, companions, mothers, whoever it is around you, if they can't support you in a really positive way, then redraw the boundary around that relationship, because the last thing you need is somebody or a feeling or a space to sabotage what you are doing. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say for now. And I hope you guys are doing great on your weight loss. I love seeing all the videos. I'm so happy to see several friends of mine are, diving in with both feet. And I just can't wait to see the results. So until next time, you guys have a good one.